Hey teammates of the 515, it's Chief Smith coming back at you for this week's Howzit video, hoping to give you a few topics to talk about during your 3 to 5 program as you talk with your airmen. Make those connections. Hey, it's summer PCS season, which means it's a season of change. We have right here in the wing, we have a couple new staff members rotating in and out over the summer, as well as Colonel McCullough, our IMA, who you saw the Howzit video last week. He'll be retiring, so we appreciate his service and service to his country and his nation. Along with that, we also have 2 new group commanders, 3 new squadron commanders, and every single squadron in this wing has a new chief rotating in or out over the next couple of months, as well as a couple new first sergeants. So a lot of change at the leadership level, but at the end of the day, it's our airmen out on the flight line continuing to get the mission done. Summer also means a little bit increased ops tempo with exercises, increases in Patriot Express missions, increases in commercial traffic as well. So we appreciate everybody out there getting the mission done, especially while your fellow airman and wingman can rotate through and take a little bit of leave during the summer. Hopefully you guys are taking advantage of some of the nicer weather and taking a day or two, even if you can't do what you would normally want to do during COVID. Maybe you can take a few days there local, see some of the sites local. With change, I want to kind of transition into a little bit of innovation. We got some phenomenal people doing some great things. Got a chance to travel around the AOR recently, and our airmen are just amazing. They're doing some phenomenal things. I want to throw a shout out to Sergeant Stickle at Yokota, who created his own virtual reality spotting simulator, MHE spotting simulator. He literally coded a K-loader from scratch and created a spotting simulator, which was absolutely phenomenal. Did it on his own personal time, on his own equipment, with his own VR headset, and got the chance to do it, and it was absolutely phenomenal. Also, shout out to Airman Doe out of Osan, who saw a need to make a transition from an LMR radio. They bought new radios, but the old charger wouldn't work with the new radio, so instead of spending thousands of dollars on a new charger, he 3D printed a new adapter, and he didn't stop there. He also went ahead and saw an opportunity to make it easier for line badges, so he created a line badge holder on the side of his hearing protection, which I thought was phenomenal. It's always visible, and you don't have to worry about the lanyard or the little spring clip falling off on your uniform. So I thought that was good, and I've never liked the armbands myself, so I thought that was really innovative, and it was good to see him out there. Again, his own 3D printer, his own time, his own design time, and a big shout out. It was really cool to get to see that. It doesn't stop there though. Everybody is doing a lot of great stuff, and I think there's a lot of room for improvement in office automation and some of that stuff. So I'll throw out there a challenge to the field. If you haven't clicked on Microsoft Teams lately when you're behind a computer, I would highly recommend you do that. In the top corner of Microsoft Teams, I'll throw a little icon right here that you guys can make sure you know where I'm talking about. But it's called Department of Air Force 365, and it takes you to a hub now with all kinds of new apps. And I firmly believe that what Excel, PowerPoint, and Word was for my generation of airmen and leaders, I think that the next generation will really find a lot of innovation in some of the new Power apps like Power Automate, Planner, Microsoft Teams, and some of the other things that I'm seeing in this new hub that has been offered to us and the Air Force has provided us. So I'll throw a challenge out there. Anybody out there using it comes up with some new things, throw it into the lines of effort working group. So if you guys don't know, we have 5 lines of effort, and there's a working group that meets every 2 weeks to bring in all kinds of ideas. So if you got a great idea, something, a best practice, a lessons learned, bring it to these working groups, and let's hash it out, grind it through, put it through the meat grinder and make it better, and then let's implement it across the wing as a best practice. So a lot of great stuff going on there, and I think as we move forward, we can automate a lot of great stuff. A lot of good things in our office that we're just tired of doing. I don't know about you, I'm tired of using Outlook. I've been using it for 25 years, kind of clicking on emails the same way for 25 years. And so I'd like to get away from some of these processes and make things a little bit more automated and maybe save our airmen some time in the process while we're doing it. So if you're kind of with me on that, then let's jump in, let's learn this stuff together. Let's be quick to fail and quick to figure out what these things do for us, and let's move forward. So pretty cool. Hey guys, that's enough for this week, and hope everybody's doing well. Please, if you have a suggestion for us, I'll leave the suggestion ox link down below in the description of the video. And as always, be proud of your service, be humble of your accomplishments, and always take care of one another. Mahalo.